What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to the Warframe video. It's finally here. Angels of Zariman is released on all platforms. We're going over the patch notes right now. We'll have videos potentially later tonight again, and videos all throughout the week. Make sure you check out the live stream channel as well. We will be live right after this video goes up. I will literally hit the live button once I see it's up, and we'll be playing all day. So yeah, let's get nice and burnt out on this game real quick. I'm just kidding. All right, so we're going over everything in the patch notes today, and you know, it's a lot. So if you've watched the previous videos on like Xmas reworks and stuff, we're going to not entirely go in on that. So just, you know, set your expectations. Before we actually read over the patch notes, though, we're going to take a look at the market. Also, you do want to remember that spoiler warning is in effect. If you are not... Why are you even watching this video if you don't want spoilers, honestly? It's the patch notes video, dude. All right, so we got these new Void Shell skins. Now, you got to remember that some of these are earnable in-game, and then there's special textures for them. So Spore Print, we got Rhino, Volt, and Saren in this one. I might just buy this anyway. I don't even know if you can earn this in-game, but some of these I think you will be able to. And there's lots of different textures you can choose from. Additionally, we have the Gyre Collection, which is the new frame. And it's got a new weapon called Alternox. There's a special decoration if you buy this bundle, which is like an electric ball. And I'm guessing this Cyandana is exclusive to this bundle as well, but it doesn't look like you're missing out on much if you don't buy it. And then we got the new two-headed scythe. Let's see if these stats are as bad as they were on the dev stream. Pretty good stats, actually. Hybrid viable with very high slash. Pretty high impact, too, to be honest. And 2.8 range, so it's not like terrible. Look at how cool it looks like with Necros. Dang. That's my new main Necros weapon right there. And 1.0 attack speeds. Decent. What's the master rank on that one? Master rank 12. So pretty high master rank. And we also have whatever this is called, the AO Lock. I do not know anything about this yet. This unusual automatic rifle feels strangely familiar and has two fire modes. Primary fire packs radiation damage. Alternate fire charges up to launch an explosive projectile. So similar to the Stalta, I guess. All right, let's get in these patch notes. There's also a Valkyr. Let's take a look at the Valkyr Deluxe Bundle too. I think it's called the Valkyr Carnifex or something like that. There it is. All right, so this is the Valkyr skin people have been waiting for. If you buy the bundle, you get an armor set, it looks like. And it's like some hanging down stuff. And then there's a chest piece and some leg armor. Also a fist skin. Now, if you want this fist skin, it only comes with the bundles. You need to buy the full bundle to get that, okay? All right, let's get to these patch notes actually this time. And I'm just so excited. I couldn't sleep last night for the most part. So I only got like a couple hours of sleep. But I'm so down. Let's get in here, boys. All right, so it's 60 pages of patch notes. Like I said, we already made videos on like the Xmas and Focus stuff. So we'll only briefly go over that. And D wants to remind you that spoiler courtesy. All right. So there is going to be an Angels of Zariman quest. It's going to basically explain the three new game modes to you, to an extent. It's going to be on the new the new Zeramon ship tile set. And once you complete this quest, you will have new things available to you on the new tile set. There will be Zeramon Bounties and 3 new mission types. Those mission types are going to have nodes for them, and like I said, I believe they will be in the quest to explain to you how to play them. Don't expect a super long quest. It's going to be like an intro quest to the new open world. It's not going to be like New War 2, thankfully. I'm not really in the mood for a 5-hour quest today, to be honest. All right, new tiles at the Zeramon. Go back to where it all began. To know the horrors of the past that took place on the Zeramon ship may be overshadowed by the phantasmic energies that now reside there. It's overgrown by plants and void energy. It has been taken a new form between the golden figures and trinkets littered around from before the void. Okay, this is why this is 60 pages. They can't just say, hey, look, there's a new tile set. They have to say all this. So we're going to skip past this. Optimization tips for PC players, enhanced graphics option, blah, blah, blah. Zariman, okay, so there are new resources on the Zeramon tile. People are like, it's not going to have new resources. It will. You should probably be rocking Necros or Korra with like Pilfering Strangledome or maybe even Hydroid if you just, want some copium to get those resources. So the enemies will drop Ferrite, Alloy Plate, and then the new resources, Void Gel Orb, Entrati Lathorns, and then Thrax Plasm are the new resources. That's 3 new resources right there that are listed here. And there's resource deposits around the Zeramon tile set. Like I said, guys, that really high-range Zaku build the other day, I made that for a reason. This is Catabomb with Limbo, Zaku box open attack. It's going to be pretty useful for this. There's also going to be these new things called Void Plumes. Void Plumes are tokens shed from... they're tokens, okay? I don't need to read the rest of this. They're tokens. Turned in for standing in the Chrysalith, which is the new city, for a new syndicate. There's a new syndicate, and this is like basically syndicate medallions for them. They're also used in certain crafting recipes. They're also used to purchase Void Plume decorations and Kuva from a new vendor supplies in the Chrysalith. So they can be earned as bounty rewards, and they can also be found scattered throughout the Zeramon ship. Guys, Zaku Explodey attack all day long. Honestly, it might actually happen. Each mission spawns 8 Void Plumes for keen-eyed Tenno to find. So there's going to be 8 Void Plumes per mission. So that's good. At least you know how many will spawn. It's literally like Syndicate medallions. Each mission, 8 of them. So yeah, that's going to be good. Loot radar will be pretty important here. A prompt will appear letting you know how many Void Plumes can be found in mission after picking one up. They are literally Syndicate medallions. Similar to medallions, there's various tiers with different standing values. Higher tiers of Void Plumes can be earned by killing special Void manifestation enemies or from Melika caches, while lower tiers can be found in mission and from bounties drop tables. Listed below are the tiers from lowest to highest. So the lowest tier is Void Plume down, the highest tier is Void Plume pinion. So that's a way to get some rep for these guys, the new syndicate. All right. Melika caches and Zarium accolades. Zarium accolades are required to open new caches locked by Cephalon Melika, whom you may remember from your time in the classroom. Melika caches are marked for your convenience when they're nearby. To unlock a Melika cache, you will need to locate a Zarium accolade. Keep an ear out for a distinct sound, or use loot radar. Like I said, loot radar, guys. I might actually equip it right after this mission, or right after this video. Once the Zeramon accolade is found, you can pick them up and bring them to the Melika console to unlock the Void Plume quill within. So basically go find the key to open this box, and in this box is potentially one of these Void Plumes, which is going to give you rep. New Soma Chord fragments. There's new music that you can scan this for. There's going to be like the new Tenno apartment thing, so you can probably listen to the music in there. There are new enemies on this tile set, and there's going to be one called the Kuva Trokarian. It's a Kuva dude with a Tonkor, or with a miniature Kuva Trokor, whatever that is, to disrupt transference. I looked through these patch notes already. I'm not seeing any new Kuva weapons, but I hope I'm wrong. Derivator Crewman. Using the latest in Corpus weapons, the crewman absorbs damage until it leashes it all in a powerful shockwave. The Deviator unit is mounted on the back, so it's a potentially interesting unit there. Remember, this Zeramon tile set is going to have both Corpus and Grineer. They're going to rotate which enemy you fight with like a day-night cycle every 2.5 hours. The Thrac Centurion, equipped with a 2-handed deadly scythe, they emanate a energy unknown to us. These mysterious creatures can be found in the Zeramon missions. Thrax Legatus, armed and ready with a rifle. They emanate a energy unknown to us. They say that a lot here, so that must be some aspect of the quest, I'm guessing. These mysterious creatures can be found in the Zeramon missions. And codename Void Manifestations. Its true name and nature shall be revealed to you soon, Tenno. Hopefully you didn't read all the interviews and stuff, or you already know the name of it. We're not going to spoil that here, if they want to keep that secret, apparently. The new hub is the Chrysalith. Like I said, this is the new city right here. That's what you're looking at. It looks pretty big. I mean, hopefully there's stuff in there. I'm not going to really read their little their fanfic about how cool it is. It looks pretty awesome. I'm going to go there and have a good time. But thankfully, like you can see in this picture right here, it will tell you if you're going to be fighting Corpus or Grineer every 2.5 hours. So switching between a Grineer build, an anti-Corpus build, that might be worth your time. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Like in preparation, I had like a loadout for Corpus, a loadout for Grineer, and yeah, that's pretty much how it is. New Syndicate. A Syndicate is revealed after completing the Angels of Zariman quest. Band together with the Syndicate members stationed in the Chrysalith to gain access to bounties, Incarnate Weapons, those are those evolving weapons, the Dorma Zone, and Void Shell goods. Those Void Shell goods is basically the Void Shell Saren skin we just showed you. Zeramon Bounties. Once you complete the quest, the bounties will be available. How many times do they say that in the same patch notes? The following are possible rewards which can be earned from the bounties. Gyre's blueprint and components. So if you want to get Gyre, you need to do these Zeramon bounties, which seems like it's the main content of this update. So, yeah, there you go. Alternox blueprint. That's her signature weapon. The Hespar blueprint, which is the new heavy scythe. The Aeolok blueprint. That's like the mini Stolta we were just talking about. And there's new resources, like we said, the 3 that we already went over. All right, Credit Endo, Focus Lenses, Amber Stars, and Relics. Okay, so as far as new loot, From here, not looking like much. But I know for a fact there will be some new awesome Arcanes we'll get to down below, okay? So the bounties aren't dropping anything cool. It's just the blueprints for the new stuff. And then I guess some rep. And technically credits and endo. I can't wait to get a credit cache from the bounty. New mission types. There's 3 new mission types. You will learn about these in the quest. We're not going to go extensively over all of them because we'll be here all day if we do that. Basically, there's one called Void Flood where there's these ruptures you need to close, something like that. And you basically, I think this is the one you pick up all the void bubbles in the air and you bring the void bubbles over to the fracture or rupture or whatever, and it closes the rupture. So mobility will be important here. This is Void Cascade. Basically, the way this one works is you need to kill enemies near this Exolizer thing. So Boban might actually be pretty useful for this, but for pulling enemies in. Magus Anomaly will be useful for this, pulling enemies near the Exolizer to kill them. Once you kill enough enemies near the Exolizer, a chonker enemy will spawn, you kill them, and then that's like the end of that part. So it seems like it could be pretty easy if you use the right tactics for Void Cascade. And Void Armageddon looks like a gigantic freaking mess. It's basically like mobile defense with like mini turrets and stuff. It's just a big mess. This one doesn't seem like it will be played much unless there's like a special drop that is here or something like that. So if you want to read this in depth, I will link this down below. It's a lot. It's a lot to go over unless it's like a specific video on it. There's Exterminate node. There is a mobile defense mode and general Zeramon mission nodes. All the Zeramon missions are available on the Steel Path and reward Steel Path Zeramon trophy. Okay, cool. So you can immediately go on the Steel Path, it seems like. In addition to aborting the mission through the pause menu, you can re-enter the elevator and interact with the panel to abort mission. Both Exterminate and Mobile Defense missions have an extraction portal that will spawn once you have completed the objective. The extraction waypoint will mark its location after completing the mission. Okay. Incarnate Weapons. These are evolving weapons. We're going to get started on that. A collection of these weapons, originally used for ceremonial purposes, have become deadly machines after being affected by the Void. They evolve, as does most of what the Void touches. Alright, so the first one is the Praetos. That's going to be the new Tonfas. And Arcane Elites admired farmers in conquered regions because they had learned to fight with modified farming tools. Alright? Modified farming tools sounds about right. They don't have anything about the stats on here. We could try to link it in game. What is this thing called? The Praetos? I doubt you'll be able to link it. Remember, these will have stats you can influence over time. You can link the Praetos in game. Let's see what we're looking at here. As I will be farming this later on stream. Okay, so this is unevolved. Keep that in mind. MR14, 20 CC, 20 status, 2x multi, basically all slash, good range. So similar-ish to the Cronin Prime. Maybe after the full evolution, it will be better than Cronin Prime. So that's interesting. And remember, there will be more than just the Tonfas. I mean, that was the first one we looked at here. We also got a rifle, the Fenmore, which is going to be... let's look at the stats. I mean, why do we need to speculate? We can literally just link it in game right now. So the Fenwar, let's see the stats on that one. 2020 again, interesting. But this one's only got puncture and slash on the primary shot. And I guess it's got like an alt shot with a radiation slash. Interesting. I might actually jump into this. This looks like a Vectis, honestly. I might jump into that one first. We'll see. If you guys are interested in these Incarnate Weapons, let me know which one you're going to go for first in the comments. I'd be interested to know. And then here's the pistol. All right, unlock evolutions by completing challenges. So like I said, you will evolve these weapons. So as you can see in this picture right here, I'm going to go with the right option. Activate this Incarnate form to get this thing, and it's going to give you like increased projectile speed or something like that. So that's pretty much how you're going to get them. So the way you obtain them, though, like mission-wise, it seems like you will just blueprints will be from the vendor. So you're going to rank up this syndicate to get these. I doubt you'll be able to get these on day one, honestly. It's probably going to require like rank 3 or 4 with the new syndicate. So complete those challenges and upgrade it. Blah blah blah. Have fun grinding. That's what it looks fully evolved. Look at how awesome that looks. Much bigger. That is crazy looking. Okay, I'm definitely going for the rifle first. Not only is melee not feel as good nowadays, but this looks awesome. So, yeah. I might be hunting on a rhythm for that, too. So, all right. Headshots, charge, incarnons, transmutation, alt-fire. Headshot, charge, transmutation, alt-fire. Reach 10x combo, and then heavy attack to activate Okay, so mid-mission, you need to get headshots to activate the alt-fire transmutation, or reach 10x combo with the melee. This is cool. This is cool stuff. Honestly, just start making more of these right now, DE. This is awesome. And then you pick what you want at the end. All right, here we go. So here's some actual new loot. New Arcanes. The Incarnate Weapon vendor in the Chrysalith also offers 10 new Arcanes in their offerings. They also have a chance of dropping from defeated Thrax and Void Manifestation enemies. I wonder if Necros Desecrate works on them. We'll have to see. I'll definitely be playing Necros for the first day. All right, so let's go over these Arcanes and let's see how crazy they are, because I've actually read them and some of them are pretty good sounding. All right, the first one is Molt Efficiency. While shields are active, gain 6% ability duration per second, up to a maximum of 36%. Okay, so I wonder if you lose that duration if your shields are broken. But basically, just for existing and not being shot, you get increased duration for abilities. Molt Vigor. On operator ability, 45% ability strength on the next Warframe ability cast. So it's like the Helmut and Power ability, but in arcane form. So even more power strength. Cascadia Overcharge. While overshields are active, 300% critical chance. Dang. Okay. So there's that one Volt augment that gives everyone overshields. Protea shield grenades. Hildren in general. Hero in general. Hero Condemn with this. Oh my gosh. That's his helmet option. Everyone will become Hero. Oh. All right. Yeah. Wow. Okay, Condemn with that is crazy. We got more patch on, so let's just keep going, though. Emergence Renewed. On energy depleted. This one's for the operator. On energy depleted. Increased energy regeneration by 300% over 5 seconds. Cooldown 30 seconds. That'll probably be good for the new Void Strike, as you will drain all your energy instantly, and you might want it back pretty quickly. Emergent Savior. Another operator arcane. On lethal damage, become invincible for 5 seconds to recover 6% of your health. That sounds actually pretty good. Because, I mean, we'll see how new Vazarin and Nairu feel, but the operator usually gets one shot at high enough levels. Eternal Eradicate for the operator. On operator ability, 60% damage for amps for 8 seconds. All right. That's not very exciting, but it seems decent. Emergence Dissipate for the operator. On Void Sling, that's the new Void Dash, where they changed Void Dash to. Press the fire input during Void Sling to dissipate the endpoint in a 10-meter radius. Enemies hit have a 100% chance to create a short-lived Void Mote that replenishes 10 energy on pickup. So while you're dashing in Void Sling, you push some button and then it blows up the spot you're dashing to, I guess, and then makes enemies drop. It's very complicated sounding. It might be okay for... Oh, this is for the operator, though, so maybe it only restores energy to the operator. I'll have to try this one out. It sounds overly complicated for what you're getting out of it, but, it sounds kind of cool, too. All right, we got weapon ones here. We got Fractalized Reset for a primary weapon. On ability cast, 240% reload speed for 5 seconds. Oh my gosh, they finally added a shotgun reload arcane after all these years. Now, it's not specifically for shotguns, but this will work on shotguns. Omega lol, that Tigress mob we went over the other day is even more useless now. Cascadia Accuracy for secondaries. On roll, 300% critical chance on headshots for, wow, okay, for 4 seconds. So every time you roll, you get 300% crit chance on headshots. Nell Prime, disgustingness. Hero, oh my gosh, Hero with this one right here, while overshields are active, 300% crit chance, and then this one for the Nell. You are going to be like the red crit overlord of death. Like, it's going to be disgusting. So that's interesting. And the last one we got here for melees, on status effect, deal an extra 750 damage, matching the type of the status effect. Wait, that sounds kind of crazy OP with slash procs. Interesting. So that seems like it'll be proccing all the time. There's no cooldown on that. There's no duration on that. Every time you deal a status effect, increase damage for that status effect. So toxin builds, electric builds, slash builds, gas builds. They had nerfed it. Maybe even with the nerfs, you could still rock this. So that's interesting. All 3 of these are really crazy good. So yeah, the Dorma Zone, the Tenno apartment, rebuild the house that you lost when you became a Tenno or something like that. Not too much to go into here. Basically, you can spend plat to buy new music tracks, new backgrounds and all that. You do want to remember though that. If you do place a decoration in your orbiter ship, you could not place that same decoration in your Tenno apartment, okay? So you're going to need to give DE a bunch of plat for those floofs and all that, and the Roombas. Or just completely abandon your ship and just make this your new place. You will not be able to immediately log into there at launch, but they said they are going to be trying to do that in the future, potentially. Okay, so that's all pretty much. You can get decorations wherever. It's not the focus for me. Here's the background, like visual backgrounds, and here's the different sounds and music you can put in there. Nice and relaxing. Void Shell skins, we already went over this. You can earn some of these, you can buy some of these. Go have some fun. They're only for Saren, Volt, and Rhino right now, but maybe in the future we'll get one for like Zaku and other frames. So like I could go over this all day long, but that's not really necessary. Yeah, so the following material structures are automatically available in your arsenal for all your Void Shell skins. So you get some immediately. These are the ones you could earn in the Chrysalith, the new city. So there's a couple of those. And then these ones are... Okay, so this Hombask Void Shell bundle, this seems like it's only available in the in-game market, okay? So that's about... I think it was like 100 plat bundles. That's not even that bad, but... yeah, these ones are only available for cash, or plat. I guess you can get plat without cash. All right. And then there's the new Warframe Gyre. Seems pretty fun. We'll definitely have a video on her this week. She's going to basically be an electric... She's like Volt's waifu, pretty much, is how people refer to it as. A little bit mixture of a Gauss and a Volt, all that good stuff. We're just going to scroll over past this stuff because we'll have a full video on Gyre out this week. There's some supporter packs if you want to get those with like platinum and stuff in there. There's the Valkyr Deluxe thing we already went over. And okay, here's the whole focus rework thing. I'm not going to go over every little thing here, guys. It would seriously make the video like 2 hours long. And we've already made like multiple videos on it already. TLDR, Void Dash has become Void Sling, like we talked about earlier. It's going to be a little bit slower. I'm going to test it out. We'll talk about that more this week. We'll see. We'll see. Void Blast is basically melee transfer now. So Void Blast Arcanes now trigger on Void Sling. So people were confused that they're like, hey, Void Blast is staying. It doesn't seem like it is because Void Blast Arcanes now trigger on Void Sling, which is old Void Dash. So if you got all your focus refunded, so you can respec. If you look at my inbox right now, I got some weird messages, but I got one from the in-game or whatever, and they refunded all my focus. So I can go respec my focus right now. Like 9 million focus, all this stuff. So you will probably get that when you sign in too, unless you were a bad Tenno and didn't buy Prime Access, okay? Why did you buy Prime Access, Tenno? No focus refund for you. Bad Tenno. But yeah, the general gist here, guys, they did not reduce the Void Strike cooldown like people were asking for. It's still 40 seconds. Try it out before you freak out. And we'll talk about this stuff later. Basically, Matarai team's meta. Unairu is at least usable now. Zenerik just got a straight up buff. Naramon, honestly, like all it had before was really power spike, and now it has like other stuff too, so that's good. Even has an amp buff on here. And then Vazarin, I'm gonna try out Vazarin today with Necros. I'm gonna see how it feels. It was looking kind of like the weakest one during the previews, but I'm interested to see how it is. Like I said, we got refunds. There's some UI changes, equipment menu changes, so lots of UI changes here. And Eximus rework. TLDR on this, Eximus are immune to CC before you break their new overhealth mechanic. And they're gonna be easier to tell where they are. That's the overhealth right there. Their abilities can go through the rift. There's lots of abilities that will not work on them. So like, for example, Limbo's stasis freeze time ability will work on them, but apparently you can still put them in the rift. They added this clarification here. We have a full video on that, but we'll test it out just in game, which will be easier. Banshee's Silence will disable Eximus abilities, so it will be very, very good in this update and going forward, okay? Each healer's got to change, health and armor scaling. Okay, so this is a lot. I mean, this is part of a huge part of the patch notes right here. We've already gone over this in previous videos. Now, Eximus will drop more credits in Endo. Hilarious. Clan recruitment, easy. Search for a clan. This is great, because people always ask me, what should I do? I'm a new player. I always tell them, join a clan. There you go. There's a button for joining clans now. You can go to Maru's Bazaar and promote your clan. That's also nice. Beginner friendly, high MR requirements. Awesome. This is really awesome. I'm glad they added this. There's little Maggot Decorations, and if you have Nidus Prime, you get a Prime Maggot. Or if you bought Nidus Prime Access, like a good little Tenno, you got your Nidus Prime Maggot. You can buy the normal Maggots. Audio reverb changes, some UI changes, Plains of Eidolon Thumper changes. Anything good worth reading here? Changed New War Thumpers. Okay. Maybe the Thumpers will have an armor hat now. That's pretty much what I'm expecting there. Some nice, optimization changes. General optimizations, we're not going to read over those. Some general changes here. You can now zoom in at your fashion frame screen. There's going to be a new challenges button. I'm wondering if this removes the Nightwave dialogue skip we've been using for a while, because this is a new challenge button here. Added a cap of 200 companion imprints. 2-bed companions are, for the most part, terrible. Players who over Riven capacity can now offer a Riven mod for trade. Oh, okay. If you were over capacity before, you couldn't trade over capacity, so you had to delete them. Interesting. Grenade changes. Grenades AoEs are now telegraphed. That's great. Remember, you can eat grenades as Grendel. They made the Master Rank 30 test easier. I guess because the Xmas change increased the life support pickups from 10% to 20% in the Master Rank 30 test. I don't want to say fake MR30 right now, but it feels like an Elden Ring, where I feel like I beat Radahn, the big general dude who was like super awesome looking. But when I beat him, I had beaten him like a month after launch. They had nerfed the fight to make it easier, and it didn't feel as good to me. I'm like, I feel like I should have did that fight when it was as hard as it could have been. This is how it feels to me. It's like, I'm sure a lot of people just want their MR30 given to them. People were complaining about how hard it was, I guess. I didn't find it hard, but it's kind of like that vein. It's like, I don't know. It doesn't feel right to me to nerf that down to make it easier. All right. Operator hairstyles have names. Hooray. Nova Wormhole will work on stuff that didn't work on before, like Orb Ballast drones, specters, companions, and rescue targets. I thought it did work on those, but apparently not. A lot of this stuff is like not super important. There's like Anaro Sand Soldiers will now scale with duration mods. Is that going to make Sand Soldiers good? It will make them exist for longer. But you got to remember that the Anaro's build is pretty tight. You got to put every health mod in the game on there, and maybe even some armor. So I don't know if I have room in my Anaro's build for duration mods. Come on, D, I thought you played your game nowadays. Oh, wait, you don't. Then there's all this stuff down here, just a bunch of fixes. We got like Rainier C-Lab, doorway entrance, skybox. Like, okay. So overall, I mean, I was expecting more, but I think there will be a lot of stuff hidden. That's what they were hinting at during their dev stream. That Rebecca was just doing. There's a lot of hidden stuff in this update. I heard there's going to be potentially a secret. I'm not going to spoil it. There's secret things, okay? And this is just a bunch of fixes down here. I could go over all the little things, but why don't you just go play the update instead of that, okay? Overall, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to go live on Twitch right after this video goes live. So I will see you there, guys. New videos throughout the week. If you have any things you'd like to see first, let me know. I'm prioritizing just the stuff that looks the coolest right now. I'm going to be trying to get that Syndicate Max rank immediately. And let's buy the Valkyr. Let's get the Valkyr Bundle while we're in here, just so, You wait until the end of the video. Let's see that Valkyr Bundle, okay? Purchase. Is this the bundle? Yeah, it's the bundle. Okay. Alrighty. I haven't played Valkyr in a while. For good reason. There's definitely not going to be a Valkyr loadout, so let's go to the randomizer one. Alright, Valkyr. And we got the Carniv. Whoa! Whoa, dude! Giganto! Alright, if you want to get swole, look no further than this skin. Those are some really cool claws. They were saying you could take off the jacket, but I don't really see it. Maybe they were just thinking about making the jacket so you could take it off. So let's just see. Like, if I remove this skin, I guess you have to be poofy at all times if you wear this skin. Okay, well, hope you guys found my video informative and helpful. I'll see you on Twitch in like 5 minutes. All right, guys, take it easy. Peace.